Hi, welcome to Foodie. We're going to make taco salad today. And I went to the store to try to get some of those pre-made taco shells, and I was actually having trouble finding what I wanted. So I thought, what the heck, we will make our own, kinda. But I also did find these in the refrigerated section. I don't know if I'm gonna like them that well. It's basically a flour tortilla, and they give you some molds to fold over it and you bake them in the oven. So it was like over $2 for 4 tortillas, so it's a little expensive. But I've come up with some other ideas. But first thing we're gonna do is cook the meat. And what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of chicken at the bottom and then some ground beef on top of that, and then all the other toppings. So let's go make our chicken. All right, I've got about a teaspoon of olive oil in a pan. And I've got one chicken breast chopped up. Just gonna get the chicken coated good with the olive oil. And just kind of brown this a little bit on each side. So we want to, brown these and get them pretty, almost done, not quite, because we're going to simmer them in our taco seasoning for about 5 minutes. So these are browned on both sides. Now for the taco seasoning, I have like a half a pound of ground beef and one chicken breast. Usually, if you buy these taco seasoning mixes, one packet is good for a whole pound of ground beef. So since we're using a half a pound of ground beef, what I'm going to do is put like half in the chicken and then half in the ground beef. But instead of using the packaged seasoning mix, I made my own, and I think it was on the video either a week ago or 2 weeks ago. This is definitely a lot cheaper. It's more healthy. There's no preservatives. There's no sugar in it, but tastes the same. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to put in, there's 8 teaspoons in my recipe. I'm going to put in maybe 2 teaspoons in the chicken, because there's not that much chicken. And I think 2 teaspoons will be plenty, maybe even 1.5. And then 1/3 cup of water. Let's get these coated good first. 1/3 cup of water. So we'll get that water, dissolve that taco seasoning very good. I'll turn it back up to medium low. Then we'll let this go until the water evaporates. So we'll do this for maybe 5 minutes. We'll take a look at it. And I'm doing the chicken now just because I don't mind too much if the chicken's warm or a little bit cool, but I definitely want my shells and everything done because I want the ground beef to be pretty warm. So while we're waiting for this to simmer down, we can go ahead and get started on our taco shells. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. All right, so for the taco shells, like I say, we'll start with this package thing I bought. These are flour tortillas. It comes with 4 tortillas, and then you make these little cardboard molds, and we'll fold the flour tortilla over top of it And these are oven safe, it says. So then we'll stick them in the oven for 6 to 10 minutes. These things we want to really watch because when you're making these tacos, it'll go from just perfectly being done to burnt in a matter of seconds. Just to kind of let you know what else I did yesterday, I was experimenting, and we'll try some of this, I think, too. I made some little cups using this street-sized tacos, and these are corn tortillas. And we'll try those. You know, these would be kind of nice for like a party, for like an appetizer. You could just do the shells, set them out there, then set up all your ingredients, and everybody can just make their own tacos. And what I did with those is I just used a cupcake pan. I put those little tortillas inside there, and that's how I got that shape. Now, I'm seeing other ways you can actually do it this way as well. Put them on that way. So whichever way works best. And if you're using corn tortillas, what you want to do is get some olive oil and a brush, and then you want to get it coated real well before you try to put it in the form. Otherwise it might tear. And it's also good to heat these up in a microwave, get them nice and warm. But since we're going to use these flour tortillas, we don't need to do that. All right, so what it says to do here is just put these on top. Kind of fold them to fit. You know what I'm going to try? Instead, like I said, paying money for these little cardboard forms. They do sell metal ones that you can use over and over again. But what I want to do here, I just have a little steamer thing, and I'm going to put one right over top of that, and let's see how it works. And then I'm going to go ahead and try. I've just got a little, you can find whatever you have around the house. This is, you know, as it's oven safe. This is a Corningware, just a little dish. Let's, we'll do one of these mini corn tortillas and put it on that. That might be about the same, might be a little bit bigger than that other one I showed you. All right, we'll just stick these in the oven for at 350 degrees. We'll check them in 10 minutes and see what they look like. Then here's another little Corningware thing I have. You can just like put them in there. It'll be more like a little boat. Just, you know, whatever shapes, whatever you have handy around the house. Okay, our chicken is done. Like I said, we'll just pour this in a bowl. This is a little over a half a pound, maybe like 9 ounces. We're basically going to do the same thing. Chop this all up good, get it pretty well done for the ground beef. Then we'll stir in our seasoning and our water. Okay, let's put in our, I'm going to put in 3 teaspoons. Again, about 1/3 of a cup of water. All right, we'll let that juice soak up into the hamburger meat. And it's time to check the taco shells. So 5 minutes, they're definitely not done. So I set the timer for another couple minutes. So I took my shells out, and it was about 10 minutes. And you can see they're just starting to turn a little bit light brown. That's how we want it. So we're gonna let these cool off a little bit. All right, let's start with the one that came with the kit, because it actually does look a little bit better. Yeah, holds its form good. We'll start with a little bed of lettuce. Some chicken. Our ground beef. We'll do pico de gallo first. I do have a video if you want to make your own pico de gallo. That's a pretty good recipe, I think. Use salsa if you want. Put a couple little strips of avocado. Now we'll put some sour cream. A little bit of grated cheddar cheese. There we go. Whoops, almost lost it. Looks great. So here's the one I use with the steamer. I mean, it actually looks okay. I mean, to me, it's kind of ridiculous to spend $2 for four tortillas. Let's do just a couple of these little mini ones. Doesn't take too much lettuce. So here's the little hors d'oeuvre bite-sized taco salad. That's nice. Here's our taco salad.
Good.
Just like the restaurant.
Yeah.
Get some of that chicken. $11 in a Mexican restaurant or more. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Foodie right over there. Please subscribe. And thank you for watching.